Hello, and another outstanding rendition of the Iroquois and Canadian National Anthem sung by Rick Imus, a member of the Arena Lacrosse League. Welcome to the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena on the Six Nations of the Grand River Reservation as we close out Week 12 in the Arena Lacrosse League with a Sunday doubleheader. Our first game has the Ohsweken Bears entertaining the red-hot Toronto Monarchs. Once again, Lance Wynn working alongside JVI Productions. Let's get right to the starting goalies for the visitors from Toronto. It will be Sam Haynes, comes in with a 2-1 record. His goals against 12.42, his save percentage .738. And for the hometown Bears, Goa Abrams, 1-1 record. His goals against 17.33, and his save percentage is .422. Head coaches for the Monarchs in its first season, it's Bobby DeBrone. His assistants are Sean Gillies, Nick Krepicek, and Justin Kirby-Wilson. Filling in for them today will be the GM, Blaine McCauley. And for the Bears, a familiar face behind the bench in Ron Mouser Henry. In his sixth season, he's assisted by Clancy Alms and Chuck Brown. Officials for today's game, another top-notch crew. Mac Daddy Abbott is the crew chief. His partners, Mark Smith and Kyle Coulter. And as we head into this game, opening face-off, opening possession will go to the Bears, coming off a big win over Peterborough on Friday. Despite the inclement weather, they were short players, but dedication and hard work got them the W. Toronto, well, they're the hottest team in the Arena Lacrosse League. They've won 6 straight. Their last 5 have all been come-from-behind victories. And speaking with the coaching staff prior, important for them to get off to a good start. And right off the bat there, good save by Abrams on a good pass play. Defense collapses. Abrams fishes it out, and he'll look and send it up to Hannah Brandt. Defensively, the Monarchs need to tighten things up, and the coaching staff would like to see their defense as efficient as the offense. Offense comes in with the best power play in the league, and they have just been outstanding overall. Rolling and bouncing off a check right there is Spencer Martin as he opens the scoring. The Ohsweken Bears lead this 1-0. So Spencer Martin doing a good job. Good individual effort there, working off his man, and the head fakes are what allowed him to roll off, create space, and he puts that one 5-hole on Sam Haynes to give his team a 1-0 lead. Ben Heidecker, Alex Henry in the circle, and it's Heidecker that wins it. Possession to the Monarchs, and Mitch Zulian with some good speed as he dances out with possession. He'll give off to Parker Pfeiffer. He's been outstanding this season, as has the entire offense for these Monarchs. And this guy here, Jordan Dance, a mainstay. They'll swing it over. Joel Taylor out there, a fine addition to an already powerful offense. Got to hurry 1 second on the shot clock. Quick shot and doesn't get through. Knocked down by a defender. The Bears now will counter in transition. Martin again. This time he'll peel out. It's Dawit Martin. He'll kick it back out. Big man will swing it around in Wayne Hill. Good to see him back in the lineup. Turnover will give possession now to the Monarchs. Good job by Ethier to get into the offensive end. He'll give way to Dan Williams. Williams, outstanding on that right side with Patrick Corbett. Give and go. It's a beauty. Corbett had it pop out of his stick late. Didn't get a shot off, and here come the Bears. Aaron Snow. He'll kick it back out. They'll reset the top. Quick swing pass. Martin into that corner. Leaning in, backhand, swing it around, 10 on the shot clock. Hill, he's going to lean in, go to the backhand. That doesn't get through. Ball loose on the carpet, picked up by the Monarchs. Looking to take advantage of it is Cromer. He'll think better of it. And now it'll be Pfeiffer. So a couple Pfeiffers in this Arena Lacrosse League, and they're all deadly. Dance, swinging around. No Henry follows in the lineup for the Monarchs, one of their leading scorers. So Dance will have to pick up the slacks. Tanner Buck, his shot, stopped by Abrams. It goes up into the mesh. Fresh 30 here for the Monarchs. We are just under 12 minutes to go here, opening quarter. Week 12 of the Arena Lacrosse League will get you caught up on all the scores. 3 games prior to this one, including a big win for these Ohsweken Bears on Friday. Isaac Vanderzalm. He'll work it in the offensive end, looking for Jake Bombury. Good defense, though. Heidecker hounding. And that bounce pass slides through, but Bombury's not able to collect it. And back come the Monarchs. Heidecker working with Patrick Thompson. Reset, Williams. Quick pass inside Vesna. Big John Vesna wasn't able to pocket that pass. And numbers now for the Bears. In transition. Brand on that left side. Swinging around, stepping into that. And fine in the back of the net with a beauty is Gates Abrams. Jonah Mohawk. 2-0 to score for the Bears. As Mohawk has claimed that number 77, and you can see here, good job in transition, spreading the floor, and Mohawk going to that bounce 5-hole on Haynes. And it's a 2-0 lead. Off the draw. Heidecker does a good job. He'll get it to Taylor. Taylor will settle things down. Wait for the Toronto offense. This has been pretty typical as Taylor curling around the top of the dots, buries the overhand. That's his first of the game, 7th goal of the season. And he made it look easy, just bouncing off a defender. And he is a master at being able to use his body to protect the ball and still get a good shot off on the run, as you can see there. Abrams down, and he parked that one just over his shoulder, top right corner. So the Monarchs on the board. And as I was saying, they've made a habit of falling behind and then coming back and pulling the carpet out from teams. That pass knocked down. Good job by Brett Stoller in there working hard. Forces the turnover, and he'll give way now to D'Amico. D'Amico will move it up, and it's Buck. Buck and Williams. Williams has a lane. Closed off, though, by Oakley Thomas. They'll swing it around to Dance. Dance looking for an opening. Getting harassed. 10 on the shot clock. Williams looking for the give and go. Gone and went. Ball loose. Bears pick it up. Good job by Mohawk. He's going to have to hurry to get it over the timeline. Rolls it there. Good heads-up play now. And Johnson will work it up into the offensive end. Looking for the screen and roll. Wasn't there. Get it back to the top. Reset. Under 10 minutes to go. Opening quarter. Right side. Looking for the flip. Kick back out. Bomber is going to tee it up. His shot. Stopped by Haynes. Rebound loose in that dotted half circle on the carpet. Bears do a good job to retrieve it, and they'll get themselves another clock to work with. Bombury will set it up. Wayne Hill will filter out late. He'll work the top. They'll work the 2-man game left side. Hill swinging around to the right. Looking for an opening on the run is Kyle Pedwell. Pedwell got his own rebound. 10 on the shot clock. Kick out. Johnson's going to have to let this one go. 7. Changes the angle wide of the mark. That's going to go off the glass and find its way almost over the timeline. Either way, Aaron Walker's going to pull it down, and possession's going to go to Toronto. 2-1 game. We're early on. Joel Taylor bounces off one, had the short side, elected not to. Kick it back out, and both Tanner Buck and Patrick Corbett not on the same page, so that'll be a violation, and it'll roll all the way down deep in the offensive end for the Bears. Swinging around, Alex Henry will remain out there, play some offense. Almost turn that over, and if he does, a speedy Mitch Zulian, you're not going to catch him. Good wheels. Zulian looks it away, wide of the mark, and a good job by Gus Salinas to pocket that carom. And no reset, but possession vital here for the Monarchs. Dance. Kick it around, swing it down to the right side. Thompson into Salinas. That shot saved by Abrams. In transition to Bears. Oakley Thomas, good one-handed grab. Has Brandt with him. Thomas with a bullet. Good save, Haynes. Rebound loose. Thomas gets bodied off that, and a good job by Ether as he sends it down the floor, but gives it right back possession-wise, and tit for tat as D'Amico working it, and a good job by Mohawk to get his team possession. Now it's Hannah Brand. Hill swinging around. Thomas kick it back to the top. Martin tried the inside out, got away with a high stick there. Rebound, Wayne Hale, and a good save by Haynes. Ball loose. Monarchs collapse on it. They gain possession. It's Ethier. He's going to wait for the offense. We're under 7.5 to go. Pfeiffer looking to get a step, kick out. Quick shot, good save there by Abrams. Offensive board goes to the Monarchs. Fresh clock here. Dancel swinging around. Vesna looking, quick stick finish. What a beauty from the Pipe Dog. Tied 2-2, and just a good piece of quick stick lacrosse right there. Not a whole lot to work with. But boy, that Pfeiffer, he only needs a quick second. Slipped that one just under the arm of Goa Abrams. And we are tied 2-2. Pfeiffer with his 29th goal of the season, and that will take us to our first official's timeout. Quick break. Back here, you're watching the Arena Lacrosse League. Back here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. Week 12 of the Arena Lacrosse League coming to a close as we inch closer to the playoffs here. And of course, every team makes the playoffs. The bottom 4 will play off, and top 2 teams will get a bye. But in the meantime, between time, Kyle Pedwell will kickstart this offensive set for the Bears as they go to work with just over 7 minutes. That shot, well, wide of the mark, no reset. Behind the net looking to work some magic, and it's Pedwell, gets some room. Pedwell, beauty goal, Kyle Pedwell. Weaving through 2 defenders, right out point blank range, and he parks it for a 3-2 lead. Just some good work here by Pedwell, as he was initially thought about that crease dive from behind the net, but as you can see, space opened up there and good composure to take his time, size up Haynes, and find that near corner. Pedwell's got 11 goals this season, and the Bears with a 3-2 lead. And that's the thing, the Bears come in with a 2-8 record. But it's a team that's been in every game. They've had some roster challenges and some inconsistency as far as having their core. But boy, oh boy, never a lack of effort. Oakley Thomas got ahead of Steve going. Has Vanderzon with him. Wrong stick side. Thomas, good save, Haynes. Rebound. Fished out by Pedwell. They'll work to 2-man. Back again, and a beauty finish from Pedwell, fed by Oakley Thomas. So just a good job of sharing the ball right there as Oakley Thomas and Pedwell working well together. Thomas saw 2 defenders drawn to him, and Pedwell has been deadly with his second of the game. Off the draw, Henry and Heidecker Monarchs had it. Now it's Zulian. And he'll curl out and kick it back out. Heidecker will swing it around to Pfeiffer. They'll work it half boards right side. Taking the Monarchs a while to change here. 15 on the shot clock, 1-on-1. Pfeiffer's going to try to work, runs into a double team. He's stripped by Henry, and Henry knocks it ahead. And here comes Heron Snow. Snow wrong stick side, gets to where he should. Tries to flip it back, was looking for some assistance. Scoops that one out, but he's in there 1-on-4. So hats off to Heron Snow to come out of that with possession. And now they'll reset it back in the top. Ryan Johnson out there, take it back. Bombury almost had that pass intercepted. Got to hurry. Shot clock winding down. Rebound picked up, and Henry had it. Snow, and it popped out of his stick. So the Monarchs dodge a bullet there as we are just under the 5-minute mark opening quarter. Pfeiffer Williams working the right side. Two-man. Thomas, good defense. Jordan Dance, first shot of the game, is stopped. Rebound collected by Corbett. Fresh 30 here for Toronto. Williams, skip pass. Block down into Pfeiffer. Tried to inside out that corner and wasn't able to do it. Abrams closed that off. Monarchs working hard, getting the loose balls. Dance looking for someone. Gets a screen. Quick shot. Another good save by Abrams. Ball loose. Buck fishes it out. Tanner Buck, the shovel to Corbett. They've got time. Skip the bounce. Pfeiffer, wrong stick side. Takes a good hard check. Oakley Thomas looking for the dunk. And Tanner Buck. The Buck stopped right there. Beauty heads up play. Give credit to Jordan Dance as Tanner Buck picks up his 15th of the season. But a lot of extra work there. Oakley Thomas with a great job on the cross check. But that ball got to Tanner Buck, and he did exactly what he needed to do to give his team their second goal of this game. Third goal, 4-3 the score. Off the draw. Again, Heidecker doing some great work in that circle. And Corbett now will settle it down. We're under 4 minutes to go here, first quarter. Patrick Corbett, swing it down. Pfeiffer to Corbett, give and go, but he put it right in the stick of Abrams. And not seeing it, good job by Corbett as he steals it right back. And it's kicked back out. Tyler Davis out there. And he has his pass taken away. And on the run is Snow. Snow has Van der Zalm with him. Van der Zalm tucks it in. Good save by Haynes. So Haynes making the stops when he needs to keep it a 1-goal deficit. And now Dan Williams will lug it over the timeline. Has Dance behind the net. They'll swing it over. And it's Buck. Buck gets a step, quick shot. Abrams, good job to steer that aside. Rebound Williams, another fresh clock. Monarchs dominating the loose balls. On the curl, Buck, duck in, flip. Dance got his stick taken right out of his hand. And that's probably an effective way to slow down a speedy character like him. And Brandt now will set it up with Hill. Wayne Hill, 1-on-1, gonna need some help there. Hill does a little bit of a roll, still had a chance to get the loose ball. Brandt helps him out, picks it up, has that one knocked down. Good defense by Aaron Walker, still loose. 5 on the shot clock, picked up. Bombury's quick shot goes just over the net. So a whole lot of work just to get a shot on net. Good defense by the Monarchs. They'll now work it over the timeline. Inching toward the 2-minute warning. Corbett. Screen and roll with Pfeiffer. Kick it over to Dance. Half boards left side. Dance. Quick shot. Abrams. Good save. Loose Henry going to try to duck his way out of that. And again, some good assistance. Gets it out. Oakley Thomas. Couldn't get that pass. And Stoller over cradled and gave it right back to Thomas. Thomas turned in the corner. Tried to one hand and took a late hit. Bears still have possession. Johnson was thinking about swinging it over. He'll wait now. Hill out late, kicks it back over. Thomas, skip. Trying to duck in. Good defense there by D'Amico. Outstanding stick check. And in transition, Buck. Wide open. Buck picks the corner. Oh, Tanner Buck. We're tied 4-4. Buck, second of the game. Just a good heads-up play from Nicholas D'Amico as Buck filtering out that back door, and he found that low corner on Abrams. Minute 15 to go, opening quarter. Off the draw, Heidecker had it, and Zulian bailed him out. He'll kick it over with a great job, good hands to haul that one down. Patrick Thompson. Luckily, he's got some inches, and it's Pfeiffer. Trying to curl around, gets one from Taylor, kicks it off, swinging around. Dance, working around. Jordan Dance, what a save by Abrams. And that's going to be a late hit and an illegal cross-check on Jordan Dance. So the first power play of the game as Jonah Mohawk, the guilty party. First power play of the game goes to the Monarchs, and like I said, they come in working at an 81% efficiency rate with the man advantage. Penalty kill for Ohsweken, just 54%. So I'm not a math major, but boy, oh boy, numbers favor the Monarchs, and Jordan Dance wasted no time. Gives the Monarchs their first lead of the game with his 32nd goal of the season. So not a whole lot of strategy here. Jordan Dance seeing the box collapse, gaps the middle, just teased that up, and a perfect shot in the perfect spot beats Goa Abrams. And with 43.4 seconds to go, Toronto with their first lead off the draw. Heidecker again working hard. Loose in the neutral zone. And a good job to bounce off that check by Thompson. Looking for Pfeiffer, but Oakley Thomas now. Bears will try to capitalize before the end of the quarter. 22nd, Hannah Brandt, wrong stick side. He'll have to work it. They'll hold it for the final shot. Henry, they'll pull their goalie for the extra attacker. Pedwell couldn't get it cleanly, and a problem unless... And Thompson does a good job, so Wayne Hill does just enough. Someone's going to have to play goalie as Thompson can't get it to go. And Oakley Thomas. So another bullet dodge by the Bears. We have played 15, 5-4 for the Monarchs. We'll be back with the second quarter. Welcome back. All set for second quarter action as the Toronto Monarchs, and if you ask their coaching staff, certainly off to a much better start. Usually they're trailing by 3 or 4 at this point. But a good job with a 1-goal lead. Mitch Zulian does a good job to swim his way out of trouble. And I tell you, hats off to Mitch Zulian. Does a lot of those little things that make a difference. They just don't always show up on the stat sheet. Tanner Buck swinging around. Jordan Dance itching. Try to go to the dunk on the other side. Crease the call. And possession now to the Bears. Mohawk gets it over the timeline, and they'll kick it over and swing it around. Wayne Hill. They'll work it on that half-board's left side, one-on-one. On Eklund. Backhand pass, looking for Pedwell in traffic. Nothing doing. 10 on the shot clock. Martin swing it over. Backhand attempt by Pedwell on target. And the Bears do a good job to collect the offensive rebound. Get another fresh 30 to work with. Johnson out there. Hill looking for an opening. Gets a screen, kicks it back out. Had a man not able to connect in Martin, but now it's Ethier with Pachareva, and Ethier keeps it. Good save there by Abrams. And the flip up now, Bears going to counter the other way. Snow. He'll hold up, wait a minute, wait for some assistance, and the rest of the offense will head out the back door, including Wayne Hill. Hill with Stoller on him. Good matchup, good size on the screen and roll. Stoller, great job. Played that perfectly. Rolled out on the offensive player, and possession now with Parker. Campbell Parker swings it around to Vezina. Big John Vezina, kick it down, working a dance wide open, and it's Taylor. His shot, and Abrams had that locked up in the pad, and he'll send Oakley Thomas away. Thomas avoids a couple defenders. He'll put it in Park, and the rest of the offense will filter their way out. Under 13 minutes to go here, second quarter. Vanderzalm gets a screen. Nothing doing there. Good defensive rotation by the Monarchs. Thomas has to hurry. 2 on the shot clock. That shot's on target. As Haynes, not sure if that may have got him someplace where there's no equipment, but he's going to need a breather as that ball was tucked underneath the chest protector. And good that we found it. So possession to the Monarchs. Not something you want to keep there for a long period of time. So good on him. And here come Toronto now the other way. It's Tyler Davis. Davis swinging around. Buck a handful. Good first step. Very speedy left side for those Monarchs. Davis on the interchange. Looking for that cutter. Going to have to hurry. 5 on the shot clock. Quick one. Good shot by Buck on target. Rebound, though, to the Bears. Looking for the back door, but a good job by Pachareva, and almost hit D'Amico on a beauty transition attempt, but now going to have to hurry here. Zip that pass back door on the money. Bears don't have the numbers. Now they do. 4 on 4. Dump it off, looking for Pedwell. He'll give it off. Brandt, skip it behind the net. Johnson tiptoeing around, had Brandt. Brandt not able to finish. And that pass kind of handcuffed him, and now it's D'Amico. D'Amico has some room. He takes a shot, D'Amico. So a transition goal for Nicholas D'Amico. And a big one for the Monarchs as another one of those X factors steps up here. And if you can get some offense from your transition players, that goes a long way. Oakley Thomas didn't realize that he had some help in Heron Snow on that other side. Didn't commit in time, and it's a 6-4 game. Off the draw, Heidecker with a clean win. Possession to the Monarchs, and it's Campbell Parker. He'll retreat, give way to Buck. Tanner Buck. Skip it over. Wide open is Taylor. Taylor got a quick shot off. Vanderzalm on him. And now the Bears leg it over the timeline. Tough pass. Probably should have held on to it. Mohawk does a good job to recover. Dumps it over. Finds Martin. Dawit Martin. Lets that one go. Good save by Haynes. Reset. Fresh clock. Dumped down. Big man. Wayne Hill working in traffic. Picks up the rebound. Another good save by Haynes. Sam Haynes standing tall from point blank as he makes two outstanding saves. 10.5 to go with room behind the net. Kick out. Cutting is Martin. And a good job by the Monarchs to close that off and regain possession. Eklund, he's going to look for some help. Send it over to the right side. Big shot from Pfeiffer. That's wide of the mark. And possession here, moved up quickly by the Bears. Good job by Brandt to play the short hop, smother it, and cradle it. We're under 10 to go. First half. Brandt, one-on-one, looking for a screen. Gets one. Doesn't have the dump. Quick shot. Good save, Haynes. Rebound loose. Monarchs pick it up. Good job by Thompson. He finds Pachareva, and they'll work it to D'Amico. D'Amico filtering out. Buck, his shot off the crossbar. So possession will stay right here. And boy, a lot of pieces to this Toronto puzzle working well. Buck through a crowd. Can't get that shot through. Battling for it was Williams. Nothing doing. Dance in there to help. Still loose. Dance picks it up, and he'll swing it around. It's Corbett. Corbett looks to get a step. Going in hard. Can't find the mark. Rebound to Buck. 5 on the shot clock. And Vanderzalm's going to let that expire. And his team now will try to leg it over the timeline. Possession to the Bears. Vanderzalm. It's a good job protecting the ball. Parker on him. Vanderzalm dumps it off. Pedwell couldn't handle the pass. Looked like it was in on the hands. And the Monarchs will counter the other way. Ethier. Vesna. Good skip pass. Heads up for the Cutters on the filter. Williams on that side as well. Kick it back, Vesna. 7 on the shot clock. Jordan Dance tried to get it off, and a good job defensively. And it's Brandt on the run. Hannah Brandt picks the corner. So an outstanding response in transition by the Bears as Hannah Brandt pulls them 1 goal closer. Just a good, solid cross-check on Jordan Dance. Caught him in between moves. And Hannah Brandt on the fly, able to pocket his 4th goal of the season. 8:20 to go. 6-5 Monarchs. And off the draw, it's Ethier. Williams. Dawit Martin picking up the helper on that. Hannah Brandt, goal down low, looking for the quick stick finish, something that this Monarch team has almost patented. Got to hurry. 5 on the shot clock. That one on target. And a good job by Abrams to keep the wickets closed. Possession to the Bears, moving up the other way. Henry. Waiting for that last filter out the back door. Henry heads to the bench. And tiptoeing around that crease. Looking in, tight in. That's going to be an illegal cross-check as Martin took one on the back. So that is going to take us to our officials' timeout, and we'll have a penalty on the play. We'll take a short break. Back with power play time for the Bears after this. So with 7:24 to go here in this first half, the Bears will get their first man advantage, working at a 54% on the power play. The penalty kill unit for the Monarchs at an impressive 55%. So out there, Snow's at the top, working with Hill on that left side, as well as Bombury, and there's that underhand. So Jake Bombury tees it up, finds the back of the net for the 8th time this season. And a power play marker for the Bears pulls us even at 6. Just a good job, Bomber, seeing where he's at and changing the angle, knowing where the defender's stick was. And if you don't know or haven't seen Jake Bomber let an underhand go, you better ask somebody. Off the jaw, Mitch Zulian race around. Possession now to the Monarchs. So Toronto took a 2-goal advantage, and the Bears have answered. And we're all tied here. Pfeiffer swinging around to Corbett. Corbett looking for a screen, gets one from Taylor. Taylor ducks by one, almost parked it in the far corner. Good job to track down the rebound. Going to be a delayed penalty coming to the Bears. So Haynes has made his way to the bench. Extra attacker on. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Dance. Swinging around. Buck. And Buck skip pass picked off by Thomas. So one good power play deserves another. Monarchs back to work with the man advantage. They are 1 for 1. And with 6:22, they'll have a chance to pocket the go-ahead goal. I'm sure Goa Abrams and company will have something more to say. Dance out there at the top. Buck and Davis on that left side. Right side is Williams and Pfeiffer, and doesn't take long. Boy, oh boy, Pfeiffer. Second power play marker of the game for the Monarchs. And Pfeiffer with his second of the game. He's got an even 30 on the season. Just a good job by Jordan Dance to draw the top of the box towards him, gapping it and kicking it out. And a beauty finish. 7-6 Monarchs. Off the draw again, another good battle. Loose again, and it's Heidecker gets double teamed. And they rough him up, and it's Vanderzalm looking for an opening, swings it over, and Wayne Hill had to get knocked down 2 players, including one of his own, and Oakley Thomas. And there's just too many men on the floor. And you can give credit to the entire Monarchs bench as they made sure they had their counters working. So a too many men on the floor is going to give Toronto their 3rd power play opportunity of the game. And no one's in the box as of yet, but there is now. So back to work with a man advantage, 2 for 2. Swinging around, Dance at the top. He'll work with Pfeiffer. Dance his underhand, looking for Davis. Nothing doing. Bears on the outlet. Lay it out for Henry. Henry does a good job to corral it. Swings it over to Snow. Snow one-on-one. Jordan Dance. That shot wide of the mark. Good job by Thompson. He collects it, and now Tanner Buck will slow it down. 1.5 to go in the man advantage. We are inching towards the 5-minute mark first half. Dance. Pfeiffer. Dance on the interchange. Dumps it down low. Davis wide open. Tried to go 5-hole. Abrams. Stick right where it should be, and now on the run. Here come the Bears. They don't have numbers. They'll look to work some clock. As Sturgis Sundown does some good work. He'll give way to Oakley Thomas now. Thomas will hold on to a 10 on the shot clock. Aaron Walker on Thomas. Gonna need some help. goes to that. Good save. Steered aside. Ball loose. Fresh clock. Good work there by Mohawk as he almost went over Dance, and now it's Ethier. Ethier, 2-on-2. Ethier, good move, but too much interference on the interference as Brandt was knocked down, and he'll take the outlet pass. 30 seconds to go in the man advantage. Campbell Parker with a great stick check there, regains possession, and now it's Stoller. He'll think better of it. He'll put on the brakes and give way, and it's Buck. 15 seconds to go in the power play. Buck. Corbett. He'll kick it back out. Parker's shot. Stopped by Abrams. Abrams will gobble it up. And he'll look to zip it up a bullet. And that's going to be another too many men on the floor. So the Bears not making it easier on themselves, leaving just a little bit early. So that step did a good job to kill off that last penalty, but being in a very generous mood, they've decided that they're going to give Toronto another power play. 2 for 3 with the man advantage are the Monarchs, and they'll go back to work now. So Dance and Buck on that left side. Corbett and Taylor on the right. Pfeiffer at the top. And too handy on the handy, and in transition had Vanderzalm, still going to lay it up on the money. So Vanderzalm working 2-on-3 here. He's going to draw a crowd for sure with Taylor. And Taylor and Thompson going to try to keep Vanderzalm pinned, but that's what he likes. Slides out of it off the crossbar. And Isaac Vanderzalm, I tell you, slip sliding away. He can split defenders with the best of them. And Ethier now. Taylor has been quiet here in this first half. We're under 3 minutes to go. Just over a minute left in the penalty. Pfeiffer and Corbett working that right side. Skip pass almost knocked down. Mohawk does a good job, but can't corral it. Taylor had to hurry. Shot clock winding down, and now it's Snow. 45 seconds to burn in the penalty. On the cut. Good effort by Martin. Very disruptive, but possession to Aaron Walker and the Monarchs. 30 seconds to go in the penalty. Pfeiffer and Williams now. They'll work that right side. Dance. Davis slide down. Block, quick shot. Stopped by Abrams. Rebound. Mohawk again battling for it. Davis comes away with it. Looking back door. Pfeiffer ran out of room. Looked to kick it back out. 5 seconds in the penalty. Dance. They'll work the interchange. Him and Davis. Dance has some room. Dumps it down. Buck, kick out. Pfeiffer ducks in. Quick shot wide of the mark. Rebound. Buck, 10 on the shot clock. Didn't realize he had more time. And now the Bears will move it up. Mohawk. The back door looking for Bombury. Does a good job to race and get it. Good hustle, Jake Bombury. Kicks it back out. Martin ducks through one. Good save by Haynes. Rebound. Heidecker, and he gave it back. Dawit Martin will send it up, and Bombury now. We're into the final minute of the opening half. Wayne Hill barrels his way in. Hill! Good save by Haynes. So Sam Haynes getting the job done when he needs to. And here come the Monarchs the other way, leading by a goal. Dance. Fakes the pass. He'll work that left side, skips it over Corbett. Corbett skip back. Vesna couldn't finish quick stick. No reset. That shot shoveled toward the net. Taylor takes a good one on target. Abrams, though, with 25 seconds left and with 26.4 seconds timeout. Bears. And that'll allow us to take a quick break. You are watching the Arena Lacrosse League. here, JVI. Welcome back. Just to get you caught up, there was these Ohsweken Bears over the Peterborough Timmermen 17-13. That was Friday. Oshawa winners over Paris yesterday 14-11. And in a barn-burning thriller, it was Brampton over Whitby 16-15. Shot clock off. Final possession here belonging to the Bears. Snow out there with Bombury. They'll swing it around. Thomas out there with Pedwell. And Martin. Under 10 now. Thomas going to curl around. Quick shot wide of the mark. Rebound by the Bears. Kick out in the middle. Inside out shot. And they're going to run out of time. So good idea. Just couldn't execute. We've played 30 minutes here at the ILA. We'll be back with third quarter after this short break. You see there, just good transition lacrosse as Tate and Sky with the first shot. Bailey Brown first save. You can only ask your goalie to make the first one. D's got to tighten up and close it up for the rebound. The Snipers jump out to a quick 2-0 lead. Had a chance to speak with both coaches prior to tonight's game, and the Monarchs, of course, Bobby DeBrone stressed a better start. You can see Dance watch two filter through, and he finds the last trailer. And Ethier sizes that up, waits for Longboat to commit, and goes to the bounce far corner. So you see Longboat there working in tight quarters. That's his 14th of the season. And I tell you, we're used to seeing him deadly accurate on the outside. As you can see here, the defense just not as tight as he would like. And that's what he alluded to off the top. He knew that his offense always seems to be on cue. Just a good outlet pass here from Jackson Longboat, but the basket catch from Miracle was key as the easy flip fair. And he just went to the far corner. No chance for Bailey Brown on that one. And I tell you, when you talk release point, Jayden King definitely up there with some of the best, as that ball is in his stick and out in a heartbeat. And boy, accuracy pinpoint. As he buries his second of the game. So Patrick Corbett steps up and puts a halt to that run, a big goal. You can see there, Corbett, tight quarters. First of the game, 16th goal of the season. So give some credit. Talk about sharing the rubber, and you look at Williams he was watching Taylor the whole way. He just cruised up the middle. And it doesn't matter who you are, Bailey Brown, Jackson Longboat, when guys are getting shots from that close. Porga ducks in. Tried to slide that one. Bailey Brown had the angle covered. Rebound. Almost picked up, battling for it. No stick. Monarchs working hard, and they come away with it. Racing down is D'Amico. Finds a trailer, and another good save by Longboat. Snipers counter the other way. Porga's shot finds the back of the net. on the half boards right side. Taylor, one-handed grab, goes to the bounce. Well done by Joel Taylor, as with one hand he was able to fend off a defender and park it in the back of the net. Good job there from a tough angle. That's his second of the game. Behind the net, Porga tucked it in. Long arm of the law right there, Justin Porga. Not a whole lot. Bailey Brown couldn't react as Porga made a quick decision as soon as he saw Brown looking the other way. Tucked it in there, and a big goal gives the Snipers an 11-5 lead. So Parker Pfeiffer, as you can see, a lot of Ole defense coming from the Snipers as he weaves through a couple for his 28th goal of the season. And very slow to get up, to say the least. Just careless in the offensive end where the Snipers. Corbett sees the advantage and attacks Allen right away. Goes to that far corner, and that late hit from Stats and from Allen. So it looks like it's going to be Allen, the guilty party. And yes, Brad Reed pleased to get him. As you can see, Renault down on that crease. Takes the pass, and boy, did he ever get this bounce shot. Tucked it perfectly in that top corner. They'll work it around the right side is Josh Rex. And Marley Angus back in the lineup. And boy, Jamie Dubrick's got to be pleased with that. Angus spent some time up in the National Lacrosse League. Good save there again. Fresh clock picked up by the big man. Campbell working his way in. Another good save. Rebound gobbled up by Dawson. Swing over to Rex. Angus goes to it. What a save and a rebound. Another great save. Standing tall is Caleb Martin. Gives some credit where credit's due. Liam Osborne. Good child. Finds Osborne. Shot clock winding down, and what a great move to get by a good defender in Q. And diving, he pucks that in the far corner for a short-handed marker. And Leclerc pockets his first of the game. And the lead back to 2-3-1. Just a good job there. Eddie Renault being extra aggressive here. I think maybe with a little something to prove, as you saw there that Jordan Gillis may have taken his eye off his man. And Downey out on the right. That shot knocked down by Pfeiffer. Quick feed and another good save by Cosgrove. Off the draw, Newbro in full flight. Down to Angus. Angus buries it. Transition lacrosse at its best. And I'll tell you, we're tied at 3. If you had to draw up a face-off and you needed a goal, this is exactly the way it would go. As you see, Newbro just picked that up, head man. Ball always moves faster than the feet. And in a blink of an eye, Highland zips it down. Now, what a beauty goal. Trent Boyd with the backhand finish. So one end we've seen some outstanding work, and at the other end, equally as outstanding as Trent Boyd on the board for the first time for his squad. He's the team leader in points. That's his 29th goal of the season. Bulging the twine one more time is Mr. Angus. You can see there, just a great pass from Van Scheppen. Angus, great job with the footwork to avoid the crease. And it's a tough angle to cover with all multiple camera angles, but that was a wide open Simonelli, something that you don't see very often in transition. And if you take a look at the top of the screen, you can see he's already on the floor before that last man hits that bench. So I think just a wee bit early on that play. Welcome back to the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena on the Six Nations, of the Grand River Reservation. As we are in the midst, headed for third quarter action. Game 1 of 2 here at the ILA. Of course, stick around. It'll be Peterborough Timbermen and the Six Nations Snipers following this one. But in the meantime, between time, we got a good one going here. And off the draw, ball loose again. Good work there by Cromer. His shot saved by Abrams. And back the other way. Bears looking to counter. It's Bombury. Flips it out and coughs it up. Cromer, the recipient. And now the offensive unit led by Pfeiffer now for the Monarchs. Leading by 1. Vesno swinging around. Dance looking to get a step. Skips it over. Taylor looking down low to Vesna. Had that one deflected. Dance going to have to hurry. 10 on the shot clock. Dance. Pfeiffer. Looking down low into Taylor. Skips off. Deflects. Williams. Skip past Dance. Fakes a shot. Goes to the underhand. Brandt did a good job to get a stick on it. And Brandt now will carry it out. Move it up. And playing to Karam is Snow. 3-on-3. Zips it over. As DeWitt Martin trying to create some space. Johnson. Quick shot by Martin. And forgive me, but Spencer Martin, DeWitt Martin. So there's a couple as Corbett now will settle it down for the Monarchs. Monarchs again come in sitting top spot in the Arena Lacrosse League with an impressive 9-2 record. And a good save there by Abrams. They'll move it up over the timeline. Skip pass up the middle. Not able to hang on to that was Hayden Burt. And back the other way comes Aaron Walker. Walker puts on the brakes just over the timeline, and Pfeiffer now will skip it down. Williams looking for an opening. Tries to duck in. That pass knocked down. And again, sends it to Dance. Brandt again wreaking havoc up there. Williams, good job of jumping the shooter. Pfeiffer's shot well wide of the mark. 5 on the shot clock. Davis going to get some help. Williams just tries to knock it back. Instead, it'll be Bears possession. They'll get it just over in the offensive end. Brandt. Wayne Hill will work in left side. Brandt kick it over to the right. Pedwell back out to Hill. Hill shot, and Haynes, good job. Didn't get shifted over too far to his left. Stayed right just enough to make that save, and Walker will get it to Corbett. Taylor. Dance looking inside. He's going to pop back up, get a screen, skip past Corbett. 9 on the shot clock. Corbett going to step into one. Goes to the sidearm. Patrick Corbett. So Corbett quiet in the first half. Picks up his first of the game, 21st of the season. And it's a 2-goal lead for the Monarchs. And you can bet, you can see Abrams down just a little early. Committed to that low shot, got the low shot, but well placed by Corbett. And off the draw, Oakley Thomas looking for Bombury. Bombury goes airborne, can't get it, and the speedy D'Amico almost overran it, but he'll collect it and get it over the timeline. Taylor looking for a screen. Gets a double team, turns a corner on Van der Zalm. Flip pass, beauty, and what a quick stick finish. Dan the Man Williams. And that first quick stick finish we've seen here in this game. Williams told me don't tell everyone their strategy, but it's out there as Williams picks up his first. Just a good job, but give Taylor, look at that pass as a quick stick 5-hole. For Williams. First of the game, he's got 21 goals on the season, his first in the Arena Lacrosse League. And largest lead of the game for the Monarchs is 3, and they have possession. Got the momentum going here as they kick it back out. Buck swinging around. Zulian. Pfeiffer. Ducks by 1. Flip out. Thompson shot finds the back of the net. So Patrick Thompson, part of the transition unit as they looked awfully good in that offensive set. Good job to work it over as Pfeiffer with the quick shovel on the money, and just a good bounce shot. 5-hole beats Go Abrams. So the Bears need to answer here, and they will get a chance with an offensive possession as we're just over 11 minutes here, third quarter. Lance Wynn working alongside JVI Productions. Glad you've tuned in. Thanks for joining us here on this Sunday afternoon. Spencer Martin, his shot, too much bounce to the ounce. We'll get close to the timeline. Good job by Pedwell. And no reset. Well, they called a reset. So that underhand, good save there this time by Haynes. And Haynes now will outlet send away Heidecker. Ben Heidecker will tiptoe over that line. Job well done. Give way to Big John Vesna, who will find himself down on that left crease. Williams try to take a quick shot. Mohawk picks it up, sends it out. Oakley Thomas wasn't looking, going to have to hustle. Does, but it's Ethier. Turns on the Jets the other way. Taylor, numbers, no numbers, even 4-on-4. Williams swinging around Dance. Looking for the return pass. Gets it. Williams backhand saved by Abrams. So a good quick backhand attempt by Dan Williams. Almost found the 5-hole. Mohawk spins off 1. Goes to the underhand. Good save, Haynes. And I tell you, Mohawk got a lot on that underhand, even though he just used the arms. Now it's Thompson. Thompson. Give way to Davis. Davis, quick swing pass. Buck. Kick it over. Pfeiffer. Inching his way in. Trying to turn the corner. Good defense by the Bears. Davis lets it go. Saved by Abrams. Ball loose. Collected for a fresh clock for the Monarchs. Pfeiffer gets a screen. Goes to the far corner. Oh, the fight dog all over that far side. Picks up another one. The lead increases for the Monarchs. Pfeiffer with his third of the game didn't have a whole lot of room to work with, but got that step and far side off the post and in. So some deadly accurate shooting from the Monarchs. That's what they've done all season. Pushes the lead now to 11-6. The Bears have not scored yet in this third quarter. Just over 9 minutes remaining. And possession has been dominated by the burgundy and gold. This time, no, it's Henry. Will counter the other way. Dump it down to Thomas. Oakley Thomas with 2 defenders. Swims his way off 1. Dumps it off. Henry's shot. Good save by Haynes. Rebound to Vanderzalm. He'll swing it back out. Martin will kick it around back to Thomas. Fresh clock here. Thomas sizes it up. Wide of the mark, and D'Amico will get a handle on it, and he'll move it up to Dance. So the Monarchs looking very composed here in this third quarter as they've come out with 4 unanswered. And good defensive hold there by the Bears. No numbers in transition. So Brandt now working with Martin. He'll wait, and he'll give way to Wayne Hill. Hill, more than a handful. Has Pachareva on him on the switch. Hill leaning in, spins off 1 from his knees, kicks it out. Bombury, his shot! Jake Bombury. And they're going to call an interference, so no goal on the play. waved off, and the Monarchs now back the other way. Not a whole lot of protest from anyone wearing black, so play on. 7.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Dance, skip, Williams, give and go. Buck, good save by Abrams. Rebound collected, and a good job by Pfeiffer. Buck, Taylor, looking down low, couldn't decide to shoot it or pass it. Dance does a good job on that loose ball. Jordan Dance diving. That's a good goal. Jordan Dance diving for the finish. He has turned that into an art, has Jordan Dance, with his second of the game, and no one does it better. He just goes airborne and off the post and in. 33 goals in the season for Jordan Dance, and with that said, 5 unanswered. Ron Mouser Henry is going to call a timeout. We'll stay right here, and we'll get you caught up. Friday was a makeup game from, well, not the last snowstorm, which we could classify that as Friday, but prior to that, and the weather was not very favorable. But the Ohsweken Bears managed to use 11 players to outlast the Peterborough Timbermen 17-13 to pick up their second win. Yesterday, it was the Oshawa Outlaws holding off the Paris Riverwolves 14-11. And in what was the best game of the day, which we knew, the Brampton Express and the Whitby Steelhawks, was Brampton that managed a 16-15 win. So that, of course, Friday and Saturday, that you caught up right here, right now. Following this game will be the Timbermen and the Snipers. But Ron Henry and company have some work to do here if they're going to halt this 5-goal run. And it's certainly not going to start right off that face-off, as, boy, Ben Heidecker has, and the rest of the Monarchs face-off men have dominated that circle here in this game. Dance, looking for room, curls around, has that knocked down. Davis will pick him up, swing it around. It's Buck. Buck, kick it back out. Taylor looking down low. Good skip, too much going through the crease, and possession now will go to the Bears. So with 6:35 to go here, third quarter, we'll head to our officials' timeout. We'll be back after this. Back here on the carpet at the ILA, where the Toronto Monarchs have erupted for 5 goals to open up this third quarter and taken a commanding 12-6 lead. So the Bears have called timeout. We'll see what strategy Clancy Alms and the genius Ron Mouser Henry can come up with, as they have faced weekly challenges here. We're in week 12. Bombury, kick it back out. Martin 5 on a shot clock. Looking down low. Can't connect on that pass. Can't pick up the loose ball. And that's going to be a violation. And the Monarchs now going to race over the timeline. Ethier. Williams with Taylor. And they'll wait for the rest of the offensive unit, or will they? Williams pops out. Buck swinging around Vezina. Vezina gets a screen on the flip, and Buck couldn't get a whole lot on it. But a good job by Taylor to read the play. And a fresh clock here for the Monarchs. Vezina will duck around one, kick it up. Buck's quick shot, saved by Abrams. Abrams looking for an outlet. And it looks like Vanderzalm ran over Tanner Buck. Not sure if there may be a little embellishing going on, but call made either way. And Williams now looking for an opening. Taylor setting the screen, him and Corbett on that right side. Buck, kick over and tit for tat. So up the other way, and a lofty pass in the basket. And inside out, but Haynes makes the save. So a good try there by Sturgis Sundown. But Haynes up to the task. Pfeiffer has some room. He's going to try to go over the screen. That ball is going to go up. Taylor does a good job timing everything. Keep that in the offensive end. Williams gets a step. Good cross check from Thomas. 5 on the shot clock. Fife dog! Short side bounce. That was a beauty. Man, he doesn't need a whole lot of room. That's his 4th of the game, and you can see from this angle. 32 goals in the season, as you can see, perfectly placed by Pfeiffer. So a 6-goal run for these Monarchs here, and the Bears have to find some way to stop the bleeding, and Haynes not helping. That's for sure. That's going to be a back-in call. Bears with possession, just over 4.5 to go. 3rd quarter, and that's a tough play for Jonah Mohawk, as he's not able to pocket that high pass. It'll be possession to Toronto in the offensive end. And it seems like every time they've gotten there this half, but that one, Thomas had it, took off, and Buck flipped to Taylor. Taylor does a good job to keep it on the right side of the timeline, and it's Williams. And that one intercepted by Abrams, but no one going anywhere. So Abrams going to have to get some help, and they lift it up and just get it over the timeline. Mohawk has some room, dumps it down low, and not able to find the mark was Pedwell. And rebound to the Monarchs. They have dominated this 3rd quarter. Thompson will swing it around. Pfeiffer. It's a cross check, bounces back out, kicks it back out. Davis swinging around the dance. Oh, the dancer, good overhand, stopped by Abrams, loose. Dance still working hard, spun off a check, wasn't able to pocket that rebound, and he's going to limp his way to the bench. Hopefully run that off. Henry in transition. Bombury goes to the underhand again. Haynes saves that one. Rebound picked up. Doet Martin not able to get that one to go, and it's Zulian. Zulian out there with Pachareva, who will retreat to the bench. They both will, and it's Vezina now, Williams with Taylor. We're under 3 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Taylor sizing it up, 10 on the shot clock. Dumps it down low, looking for Williams. 5. Williams into Taylor's quick shot wide of the mark. No reset, possession to the Bears. They got numbers, 2-on-1. Snow. Good pass, 1-2. Mohawk stopped by Haynes. Oh, Sam Haynes getting the job done. And now it's Buck. So whenever the defense may let them down, the Monarchs. Haynes has been the last line of defense and has done a good job. Buck steps in. Good save by Abrams as he got enough of that to steer it aside. Corbett right to Buck, and somehow Abrams kept that from going between the wickets, and now a quick outlet pass. Swing around Bears now, looking for something in transition. Johnson, under 2 minutes here. He'll wait for the rest of the offense. Bombury, skip pass, looking to Pedwell. Pedwell, quick shot wide of the mark. That's going to be trouble. Aaron Walker. Funky Walker, dirty talker in alone. Goes to the shot, saved by Abrams. Rebound corralled, and it's Thompson. As Johnson blew a tire, Williams now setting things up. Vesna. Well, swinging around, that pass knocked down by Thomas, but good job by Buck to regroup. 10 on the shot clock. Taylor, he gets a step, got a step, and ran out of real estate as the Bears now looking to counter. So far, shutout here in this third quarter. Want to remind our viewers, stick around. Six Nations Snipers and the Peterborough Timbermen next on the carpet here. We'll see what head coach Darcy Palace and company, and that one slides in. So a much-needed late marker comes courtesy of Kyle Pedwell. His third of the game. More importantly, it stops the bleeding, at least momentarily. And it's a 13-7 game with 47.1 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Just a good quick shot, and had Haynes leaning to the left, put it back to the right. And it found its way over the goal line. Luckily enough to have some expertise in Snipers head coach Darcy Palace commenting on the fact they had 5 righties out there. And ball loose. Henry almost with a good pick up there, still loose. Battle, he goes down, and it's Zulian that comes away with it. So a little bit of fight shown by the Bears as they will never go quietly. And Toronto now with a 1 second differential shot in game clock. Davis will work it to Buck. Buck now. 10 on the game clock. Buck, shovel pass. Williams, quick skip. Davis lets it go wide of the mark. That's going to go over the timeline, but that's going to run the clock right down, I'd imagine, as Ohsweken's going to have to play with 3 seconds to go. So a chance here if they can get a quick shot off. Zip it. Oakley Thomas shot, and a good save by Haynes. We've played 3 quarters. 13-7. Monarchs will be back with the fourth after a short break. Welcome back, locked and loaded for the fourth quarter. And the Bears have some work to do as they trail 13-7 to the top team in the Arena Lacrosse League in the Toronto Monarchs, as for a change, the Monarchs leading heading into the fourth quarter. That hasn't happened in 5 of their last 6 wins. So back here, the Snipers had them by the throat basically a week ago. Weren't able to deliver the knockout punch. Prior to that, Oshawa had him, Whitby had him, but just not able to stick that final dagger where it should be and hand him a loss. So hats off to the Monarchs, as Alex Henry and the Bears now looking to generate some offense, trailing by 6. Hill, Mohawk shot, big shot there, stopped by Haynes. Mohawk picks up the rebound, skips it back out, and Hill does a good job, shield the body. Fresh clock, gets it back, Bombery on the reset. Kick it around. Hill with a BB and a good save by Haynes. Boy, when Hill lets that go, that thing gets on you in a hurry. Eklund now in transition. And it's Buck. We'll certainly get our viewers caught up as the World Cup of Lacrosse taking place in San Diego in just over a month and a bit's time. So it'll be interesting to see who's represented and who comes away with the gold. Snow sizing it up. Heron Snow probably should have taken it the first time, but picks up his first of the game, and a good start to this fourth quarter for the Bears. Good job. I'm not sure Haynes expected Snow to take it, but Snow, with some traffic in front, Hannah Brandt doing a good job, was able to put it just over his shoulder and into that far corner. Seeing that a lot more now. In transition, almost a quick pass as Henry was looking for Pedwell. Instead, he found Haynes, and now it's Zulian. 13 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. It's Corbett. Corbett will swing it around to Davis on the left side. Davis gets a screen, steps into one. Good save by Abrams. And now Oakley Thomas zips it back door. Vanderzalm, and a good save by Haynes. Good job of, and not sure why Vanderzalm went down, as he's slow to get up. In the meantime, between time, Brett Stoller will roll it down to Williams. Williams looking for a cutter and Buck. Not able to connect. Pfeiffer, no look to Williams. Couldn't pocket that. And Mohawk now going to have to race for it with Buck. Buck knocks it back, but good job by Snow to follow up on the weave. Heron Snow runs into a cross check, peels out, kicks it back. Bombury will swing it around to Brandt. Brandt. Backhand down low. Snow ducks in, takes a hard check. Good defense by the Monarchs, and now it's Ethier. Working with Dance. Dance trying to spin off Thomas. Spins off one. That shot wide of the mark. And Oakley Thomas now will move it up. And here come the Bears. Martin. He'll swing it around. Kick back out. Bomber is going to tee this one up. Goes to the overhand. Good save by Haynes. Rebound Buck. Buck will send it away, and it's Thompson. Thompson will hold up. Wait a minute. Wait for the rest of the offense as we are creeping just under 11 minutes here, fourth quarter. Davis. Williams. Williams with the overhand, doesn't get through. And Taylor's going to pick it up. 4 on the shot clock. Joel Taylor flip out. Can't connect. Veza's going to have to shoot it. Can't. Possession. Good defensive stance by the Bears, as now they'll work it over the timeline and look to chip into this lead. Snow Quick stick finish, and it's big man Wayne Hill. So they finally connect on one of those as Wayne Hill picks up his first of the game. He's got 6 in the season. And just a good job to find the open man, as Heron Snow has had a couple of good shifts here in this fourth quarter, netting one and setting one up. So once again, the Bears will not go quietly into anywhere, trailing now by 4. Monarchs with possession, and Oakley Thomas a stick in the passing lane. Dance recovers. Vesna, give and go, gone and went. Rebound, Taylor, 10 on the shot clock. Taylor takes it on target, saved by Abrams. Fight for the rebound, kick it back out for a reset. And too many on the floor, and this one's going to go against the Monarchs. So a chance here for the Bears, just their second power play opportunity of the game. They are 1 for 1. We're going to excuse the peanut gallery as it continues to rear its head here in the media booth. Yes, a full coaching staff to work. Hill, Thomas out there at the top. They'll swing it around. Plenty of time, shot clock. Step in. Pedwell's shot wide of the mark, was looking at that far corner. Good job by Bombury. Tracks that down. 5 on the shot clock. Pedwell! Kyle Pedwell. Stand and deliver. Power play goal, his 4th of the game. They are 2 for 2. But more importantly, they have trimmed this lead now to just 3. So Pedwell with the sidearm, and Haynes just not quick enough to cover that far corner. So life still in the Bears. As off the draw. Henry had it momentarily, but the speedy Zulian will come away with it. So 9.5 minutes to go here. Big possession here for the Monarchs, as the Bears trying to answer. Monarchs, Taylor, zip it out, dance shot, that's steered aside. Oakley Thomas now on the run, has numbers, 2-on-1. Thomas sizes it up, goes to the bounce. Good save by Haynes, as it'll stay right here with Ohsweken possession. Bomber is swinging around. Hill on the roll. Bomber, he has room. Goes to the sidearm wide of the mark. That goes up and out of play. And we'll stay right here with the Bears. 8:55 to go here in the 4th. Ohsweken with some momentum. Spencer Martin swinging a Bomber. He's underhand. Couldn't get everything on it he wanted. Haynes able to close up the wickets. And now it's going to be Pachareva, and Hill has to know, you touch that stick in the crease, that's an automatic penalty. And sure enough, Monarchs now with the extra attacker on. Looking to stop this 3-goal run. Zip pass, and that quick stick finish from Corbett had way too much bounce on it. And for the first time in this second half, the Monarchs will have a power play opportunity, 2 for 4 in this game. And they probably could use one right here with the lead just 3. Dance out there at the top. Buck and Davis on that left side. Pfeiffer and Williams on the right. Davis collects the carom nicely. Dance. Abrams, good job where he is. Dance picks it up, and Jordan Dance. Oh, those quick hands. Did he ever jump on that rebound? More importantly, pocketed in the back of the net in the blink of an eye. third power play marker, and you could see here, got to give Abrams credit making the first save, but that ball hung up there. Dance splits two, and no chance there for the finish. So a big goal restores that 4-goal lead as Dance collects his third goal of the game off the draw. Vanderzone. Heidecker leaning in on him. Going to be a delayed penalty. So Abrams going to make his way to the bench. 15 on the shot clock. Bears going to try to pocket one here with the extra attacker. Swing around Oakley Thomas. Wayne Hill. Rebound. And it's picked up by the Monarchs. So 7:45 to go. The Bears going to try to answer with a power play marker of their own here. Just their third power play opportunity in the game. But you look at their efficiency, 2 for 2. And you got to like their odds. So their power play percentage will go up from 54%. Penalty kill at 55 for the Monarchs. That's sure to drop just slightly. So it's Hill out there with Thomas. Thomas at the top. Pedwell and Martin. Skip. Pedwell's quick shot wide of the mark. Going to go up. Thomas going to get that. And good job by Pedwell. Trying to look at Wayne Hill. Good job of stick checking by the Monarchs. As Haynes now going to have to step up, and he finds Walker. So Walker has to do a reverse pivot. Tiptoes on the line. That's an over and back. And with 7-11, no big gulp included, that's going to take us to our final officials timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more of the fourth. Back here after our officials timeout. 4-goal lead for the Monarchs. 7-11 to play here in this final quarter. So Oakley Thomas at the top again. Same power play unit out there. Hill, that left shooter. Him and Bombury on that side. Swing around, Pedwell, give and go. Martin, kick back out, Pedwell. Gaps it, Bombury, good save by Haynes. Rebound, collected Bombury, fresh clock. Just over a minute left in the penalty. Hill with room and a good underhand again. Haynes right where he should be. Another fresh clock. Work the right side now. Get it back to the left. Martin, kick back out. Bombury down low. Hill tried to look away. Didn't fool Haynes, though. He stayed glued to that far post. Pedwell looking for an opening. Good defense, Ethier, and Pedwell coughs it up 2-on-1, but Walker thinks better of it, him and Ethier. Good decision there not to force it. 20 seconds to burn. Hill's going to stay in the offensive end. Tanner Buck's going to keep it well away, try to utilize and kill this final 10 seconds of the penalty. As we're under 6 minutes, time on the side of the Monarchs. Working into Joel Taylor, who's deadly one-on-one. Shot clock violation. Back come the Bears now looking for an answer. Hannah Brandt. Good fake on one defender. Zulian jumps out on the rotation, knocks that down. Henry now going to have to hurry as he knows Zulian. Henry turns a corner. Flip out. Good hands. Snow, and that one's blocked. And Campbell Parker, no reset, so Abrams will just zip it into the corner. So good defense by Campbell Parker. May have been inadvertent, but the result, I'm sure he'll take it. And Stoller will race over the timeline, and it's Dance. 5 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. 4-goal game. Jordan Dance, deadly spin. Dance wrapped up with 2. Vesna picks it up, trying to duck in. Goes to the bounce, stopped by Abrams. And the Bears now collect it and will move it up. Snow has Salinas on him. He'll swing it around, and it's Mohawk. Mohawk looking for a screen, dumps it off. Quick underhand finish. So once again, the Bears showing some life. Do a good job of working it around, and it's Ryan Johnson with a quick underhand finish that closes the gap now to 3. And you can see times just changing the angle makes a big difference. 4:33 to go. Bears to within 3. Closest they've been since the end of the first half. Here come the Monarchs, though, and Taylor. Taylor, always calm, cool, collected. No panic in number 10 as him and Pfeiffer will work the 2-man. Davis has some room. Davis, itching, kicks it to Taylor. Taylor bounces off 1, leans in, takes a good hard cross check, and puts it into the gondola. So some good defense. Hannah Brandt trying to capitalize. Defense good, and wasn't able to catch it cleanly. So it'll be Mohawk here. Under 4 minutes. Bears looking for something, need something here. Trailing by 3. Brandt careless with it, and it's D'Amico. D'Amico as Thomas does a good job to bump him off the ball, and a good job by Zulian to back up D'Amico and keep possession. Once again, Mitch Zulian putting together a fine game. And now it's Corbett. Corbett. Dance, kick out. And he turns it over. Bears now have it. It's Oakley Thomas. Locks it up. Looking for Vanderzalm. He comes away with it, has Corbett on him. Vanderzalm going to try to curl around. Got some assistance with Johnson looking wide open. On the run, Henry. And somehow Haynes kept it out. And we're going to see here what the penalty call is. It looks like Henry's going to go to the penalty box. And that would not be the best result for Ron Henry and company, as that's the case. So a slashing call on Alex Henry with 2:52 to go. Couldn't have come at a worse time for the Bears. And if you are the Monarchs, you're back to work. 3 power play goals in 5 attempts. Isn't too shabby. So a chance here now to restore a 4-goal lead, but time on the side of the Monarchs. Dance out there. Buck and Davis on the left side. Pfeiffer Williams on the right. 15 on the shot clock. They're going to wind this all the way down before you'll see them take one. Inching in, gapping, kick back out. Davis from a good spot. And Abrams managed to stop it and looking ahead. Snow trailing. Thomas bounces off 1. Oakley Thomas goes to the backhand well wide of the mark. Rebound, Wayne Hill. He's going to barrel his way in. Split 2 defenders. Good stick fake, rolls off 1. Looking for it, leans in the shoulder. Gets a shot off wide of the mark. Thomas will pick him up. Got to hurry. 5 on the shot clock, off the head of the stick and out of play. So with 1:05 to go in the penalty, it's Brett Stoller now over the timeline. We are under 2 minutes to go here in this game. Williams, 50 seconds left in the man advantage. Dance, Buck, Skip, Pfeiffer, good save by Abrams. Snow now, he'll move it up. Here come the Bears. Don't have numbers, but it's Jonah Mohawk. Mohawk had a notion, kicked it out. Trailer Snow has some room. Snow tried to go short side, missed that. And the rebound now, possession to the Monarchs. 1:22 to go. Dance going to be in no hurry here, as 20 seconds remaining in the man advantage, but time on the side of the Monarchs. Inching toward the final minute. Dance, Pfeiffer, Dance, Williams, Dance, and almost a beauty finish, but here come the Bears, 50 seconds to go. It's Vanderzalm, got a head of steam going. Buck harassing him, knocks it out of his stick. Vanderzalm gets it, and he'll swing it around to a cutter. Good job closing that off, as Spencer Martin had it pop out of his stick, and it's Walker over the timeline. Final 30 seconds here. Corbett, he'll loft it up, turn it over, and it goes right into the stick of Buck. So the bounces fortuitous to the Monarchs here in this game. And time's going to wind down. A delayed penalty coming. It means nothing, as Buck will roll that into the corner with 12.2 seconds left in this one. So Jonah Mohawk will head to the penalty box. 12.2 second man advantage for the Monarchs. I'm certain they will keep it well away and let this clock tick down. That is the case, as the Toronto Monarchs led from start to finish in this game, come away with the victory, a well-earned victory. They will up their record to a league best 10-2. They have now won 7 in a row, and they are the hottest team in the Arena Lacrosse League. The Ohsweken Bears fall to 2-9 after a big win on Friday. But give them credit, them and their coaching staff, they never stop working. That'll do it for us. Game 1. Game 2 to follow. Peterborough Timbermen, Six Nations Snipers. On behalf of JVI Productions, I'm Lance Wynn. Stick around. We'll be back for Game 2. Always remember, the Arena Lacrosse League, every child matters.